Imagine a village nestled in the heart of the Bavarian Alps. The air is crisp and clean, carrying the scent of pine and freshly baked bread. This idyllic setting is where we find Greta's home, a place where the warmth of the kitchen rivals the breathtaking scenery outside. Greta is a culinary legend, her name whispered with reverence by food enthusiasts across the region. Her small, cosy kitchen, with its worn wooden counters and copper pots gleaming under the soft light, is where the magic of German cuisine comes to life. From the tangy bite of sauerkraut to the savory sizzle of Bratwurst and the comforting warmth of freshly baked pretzels, each dish tells a story of tradition and flavor. Bavarian beer, rich black forest cake and hearty stews are more than just food. They are a celebration of German culture and heritage. Greta, with her twinkling blue eyes and a warm smile that could melt glaciers, welcomes two eager apprentices into her culinary sanctuary. Lena, a bright and curious young woman with a thirst for knowledge, and Karl, a stoic yet passionate young man eager to prove himself, stand opposite Greta, their notebooks open and pencils poised. Today, they're about to embark on a delicious journey, a deep dive into the heart of German cuisine. Greta, their guide, is about to unveil the secrets of three iconic dishes: Bratwurst, Spätzle, and black forest cake. First, Greta announces, her voice filled with the warmth of a crackling fire, we tackle the Bratwurst. She reveals a bowl brimming with ground pork, finely minced onions, and a blend of spices that makes Lena's mouth water. The secret, Greta winks, lies in the seasoning. She carefully measures each spice, caraway, marjoram, nutmeg, explaining their role in creating the Bratwurst's unique flavor profile. Karl, under Greta's watchful eye, mixes the ingredients with a gentle hand, ensuring the spices are evenly distributed. Greta emphasizes the importance of using fresh, high-quality meat and the proper grilling technique to achieve that perfect snap when you bite into a Bratwurst. Next, Greta moves on to the Spätzle, a dish as simple as it is satisfying. Flour, eggs, salt and a touch of water, that's all it takes, she explains, holding up each ingredient with a flourish. Lena carefully measures each component, her brow furrowed in concentration as she listens to Greta's instructions. The process of making Spätzle, Greta demonstrates, is all about achieving the perfect texture, light and fluffy yet firm enough to hold their shape. She shows Lena how to expertly work the dough, pressing it through the Spätzle maker directly into a pot of boiling water. The small, irregular dumplings bob to the surface, signaling they are ready. Finally, it's time for dessert. The air thrums with anticipation as Greta unveils the star of the show, the black forest cake. She begins by carefully layering the rich chocolate sponge cake with a generous helping of whipped cream and sweet tart cherries. Each layer is meticulously placed, ensuring the flavors are perfectly balanced. Karl watches intently as Greta infuses the cake with Kirschwasser, a cherry brandy that adds a boozy complexity to the dessert. The final touch is a cascade of chocolate shavings, transforming the cake into a masterpiece. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the village, the aroma of Greta's cooking fills the air. The table, draped in a crisp white tablecloth, is laden with steaming plates of Bratwurst, fluffy Spätzle, and generous slices of black forest cake. The apprentices, their faces flushed with pride and accomplishment, take their places alongside Greta. The first bite of each dish is a revelation. The Bratwurst, juicy and flavorful, snaps satisfyingly under the pressure of a fork. The Spätzle, light and airy, melts in the mouth, a comforting counterpoint to the robust sausage. And the black forest cake, a symphony of textures and flavors, the airy sponge, the rich cream, the sweet tart cherries, and the subtle hint of Kirschwasser, a fitting end to a perfect meal. Greta's legacy, a culinary tapestry. As the evening deepens, stories and laughter flow as freely as the homemade elderflower cordial. Greta, with a twinkle in her eye, shares anecdotes about the history of each dish, weaving a tapestry of tradition and culture. She explains how these recipes, passed down through generations, represent more than just food. They embody the heart and soul of Germany. Lena listens with rapt attention, her notebook filled with scribbled notes and sketches. Karl, his initial shyness replaced by a quiet confidence, finds himself drawn into the conversation, eager to absorb Greta's wisdom. The kitchen, filled with the warmth of good food and shared stories, becomes a sanctuary, a place where generations connect through the language of food. The heart of German cuisine. This, Greta emphasizes, is the essence of German cooking. Hearty, flavorful dishes designed to nourish both body and soul. It's about using simple, fresh ingredients and time-honored techniques to create food that brings people together. It's about family, tradition, and the joy of sharing a delicious meal. The Bratwurst, a staple of German cuisine, represents the country's love affair with sausage making. The Spätzle, a testament to German ingenuity, showcases the ability to create something extraordinary from the simplest of ingredients. And the Black Forest cake, with its layers of flavor and elegance, embodies the German appreciation for craftsmanship and indulgence. Beyond the recipes, a cultural experience. As the evening progresses, the apprentices begin to understand that German cuisine is more than just following recipes. It's about embracing a culture, a way of life. It's about the camaraderie of gathering around a table laden with food, sharing stories and laughter with loved ones. It's about the satisfaction of creating something with your own hands, using skills passed down through generations. Greta's kitchen, with its comforting aromas and the gentle clinking of utensils, becomes a microcosm of German culture. It's a place where tradition and modernity coexist, where the past informs the present, and where the love of good food transcends generations. Sharing the love of German food. As the stars twinkle above the Bavarian Alps, Lena and Karl leave Greta's home, their hearts full and their minds brimming with newfound knowledge. They carry with them not just recipes, but a deep appreciation for the art of German cooking and the cultural significance it holds. They are eager to share this newfound knowledge, to recreate these dishes in their own kitchens, and to keep the traditions of German cuisine alive. For they have learned that the true magic of cooking lies not just in the ingredients or the techniques, but in the love, passion and tradition poured into every dish. And that, more than anything, is Greta's greatest gift to her apprentices, the gift of sharing the love of German food with the world.